Oh, we're back here again sooner than I expected, but hey, we come bearing new armaments, so maybe we'll be able to get a little bit deeper this time.
I mean, as soon as I saw this place, I'm like, yeah, this place, we're gonna be coming back to it. It's real cool. Hey, guess what? I hate this room.
Why is that?
There is an extremely difficult Shine Spark puzzle.
Oh, Tanner. My sweet Tanner.
Probably took me about 2 hours to beat.
I really want to be sympathetic to you, but you get so many shiny Pokemon, it kind of balances out.
Okay, but those are from Pokemon Go. They literally give them to you.
Just saying. I'm just saying, Tanner.
Look at it, showing us that we need a power-up to get another power-up.
Yeah, those are... I forget the name of them, honestly, but they're cool, and we'll get them soon. And it's a kind of a tricky mini-boss, actually. I may end up dying to that.
I'm trying to think what the mini-boss was, actually. I don't even remember.
We've been fighting a few of their lesser forms throughout this particular run.
Oh, right, yes. No, that's a tricky one, although I do know a strategy to help you.
The Mockin conducted ceremonies and rituals here. Now it all lies in ruin.
Pretty shabby, if you ask me.
It was likely destroyed in the chaos following the X's arrival. That would match what Quiet Road said.
So, what, was Elon the one where the X-soldier snuck in, or was it Ferenia? I'm kind of getting mixed messages here.
I think Ferenia's where it snuck in, and then they push them all into Elon to lock them up.
Sensors indicate the semi has been reactivated. We can assume that Ravenbeak is behind this too. Make good use of the Phantom Cloak and you should have nothing to fear.
Okay.
Be careful, Samus.
He cares so much for a big orb face.
He cares so much for something that literally has no idea what it's like to be human, only being a facsimile of it.
Definitely gotta get good with the counter when you're dealing with the X, like I mentioned before.
Like, these guys take so many shots, but one good counter is all you need, so I highly recommend it. I know some people are like, I don't want to use the counter, and it's like, yeah, go ahead. You don't have to, aside from a few times, but just use it. It makes life so much easier.
I mean, if they're not gonna attack me, I'll leave them alone.
These little brainy boys. They remind me of little Phantoons.
Aw, bless. Rude. Thank you.
So one fun thing that returns from Samus Returns is if there is a frozen enemy, you can melee counter them to KO them in one hit.
I hate those guys. Also, yes. Good.
I mean, it makes sense, you're literally shattering them.
Oh boy. Don't engage if you don't have to, Tom. This room in particular can go fuck itself.
Oh yeah, no, I had trouble here, and this is where you pretty much learn, hey, you need to pull yourself around with the grapple beam to have a good time.
Dum-dum-dum-dum. Here we go, Tom.
Ooh, nice.
Jesus, that went up fast.
Thankfully, we're nearly out of the water.
First death, let's go. Yep, there it is.
You know how you're slower underwater? So are the QTEs there. I have never countered him. The fact it's slower makes it the worst.
Take 4, baby.
This area is quite difficult because there's a lot of water. And water makes us slow. The only way to really move around efficiently with the water is to grapple ourselves around, which, not easy to deal with.
Alright. I was trying to be, jabby there, but whatever.
So we want to just run.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Hopefully, he's stupid.
That would be nice. I'm taking a real big risk here. Whew.
Safety!
That's easily the most difficult of the Emmy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, especially because being purple, he can see through walls, which is difficult to deal with when you're slow underwater.
Mm-hmm.
And like, hey, cool, a map, that's great. Can we get something to deal with it, actually? We'd much prefer that.
A bazooka would be nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, but it's made of the toughest stuff in the galaxy, remember?
Ah, yes. Aluminum.
Space aluminum.
Based. You piss off.
Yeah, give us health. Thank you.
Those things explode like a fucking power bomb, by the way. Hey, babies. Thank you.
You'll love to see him, because look at that health regen.
Okay, why not?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we just saved, but hey, we'll save again.
So, out of all the Emmys so far, I've only died to one, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and it was in the super unfair underwater slow-mo counter section.
I won't call it bad design per se, but it is definitely the least player-friendly of the bunch.
It's definitely like, hey, are you a player who's got the timing down? Because, you know, I mean, it follows a pretty normal timing pattern. It's like, well, guess what? We're gonna make it slow and underwater. Good luck, boyo.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, yeah, right. It also shoots purple orbs.
Fuck!
Now's the time to run, honestly. Woohoo!
I'll take whatever this is, thank you.
And as soon as we get away, he's like, well, time to go patrol somewhere else.
Yeah, so go out the other way of the Emmy room.
Yeah, it's pretty much just, hey, here's a checkpoint. We know you don't like dealing with him. Right into him.
This is my nook, it was made for me. Yeah, get to fuck.
Just slow rolling.
That drains hella fast.
God, you are so much more accurate with that than I am.
There you go.
And now we're safe on the other side of the room and out of here.
Oh.
Whew.
That one took a while just because we missed one thing. That's a classic Zelda type of mistake right there. Lovely jubbly. What's through here?
I think that's a shortcut back to the save room.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Which is real nice.
You seeing all these cars I'm doing though?
That's a lot. Dude, you've been rocking it. Like, for real.
Thank you.
People liked our moon phase idea, though, that it is just whatever the phase the moon is currently denotes the skill.
I'll take that, thank you very much. Doesn't refill everything, but whatever. Very interesting enemies around here.
Mm-hmm, a lot of beetle boys.
Oh yeah. I remembered that one, so...
Yeah, that was one that as soon as I saw, I'm like, there's gonna be something in the corner of this room. Yep, I didn't even scan it, I just knew. Alright, Tom, do you want a tip with this upcoming boss?
Yes, please.
After you counter the door, and get the stuff, don't run in, but start preparing a shine spark. As in, run to the corner, run there, and you're gonna go in, and you're gonna go down.
Okay.
When he comes in, shine spark into him.
Nice.
That did more than half his HP.
Very cool.
It is so good, because this boss kind of sucks.
He's hard, no mistake. I mean, you can see I'm kind of flailing here, so...
Thankfully, not far from the checkpoint, but it is like his techniques are not easy to deal with. And hey, how about some Metroid Fusion X Parasite stuff? I was happy when I saw it. Although it looks a lot more, I don't know, corporeal. It was a bit more gooey in the original.
Yeah.
It has like almost a meteorite shape.
Well, I kind of did terrible on that, but thanks to Tanner's tip, it don't matter, baby. Progress. Oh!
We get my favorite thing in this game, the Storm Missile. Oh my god, I love this.
It is pretty cool.
I ended up using this as basically my primary way of fighting for the rest of the game.
I find it a bit too involved. I prefer to just spam regular missiles.
No, I could see that, but it was mostly like if I was in, say, a very difficult boss, for instance, what I could do is while I was dodging, I could charge it up and aim, and then as soon as there was a moment of safety, that's when I could unleash a whole bunch of missiles, which is nice, because they are almost guaranteed to hit.
Don't know why I'm doing so badly with the double jumping. I guess it's just nerves.
That lets us open up any of these sorts of green dots that we've seen, because we've seen doors with like 5 green dots, and we've seen 5 dots, and if you shoot them before, you'll see that like you only have a little bit of time to try and shoot them all. I don't think you can get them without it, but yeah, as an example here.
Yeah, baby and babies.
I love this X-Parasite enemy who's like, I'm just gonna block the door and just make your life a little bit more tricky, and that's about it.
Where do you think we have to go from here, Tanner?
Let me take a look-see. There was a green, remember there was that room that had the green switches we needed to hit earlier, quite near the beginning?
Let's go back there then.
We will have to go through the Emmy zone, I think.
Going into the Emmy zone. Might as well call it the fart chamber.
Right? At least you can plug your nose there.
We shall go up this time.
Shard shot through there. And then just book it as fast as we can. Through as much of this as we can. Because if he sees us, then it's tricky to get out. I would unleash the invisibility and just do a big jump over to the end there.
Go, Tom! Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that took like 6 tries.
He was just always there at that last little section, and because you're in the water, you can't jump to get up there. It's a bit tricky.
Just gonna avoid these guys if you don't mind.
He's like, I'm gonna lock the door on ya. Yeah.
Try getting out of this one, fucko. I would like to leave, please.
Yeah, please.
Alright, I've lost track.
These guys are the same as what we fought before, but now there's 2. And best advice is just keep shooting at one of them. So we're going for the silver one. But, I mean, if you have access to shoot them both, do it. But focusing on one will clear it out and make it so much easier. Charge shots will deal good damage to them, and doing that is always welcome. That also gives you back a little bit of health, so that's why it's quite nice as well.
Nope. Do not get penned in. Trust me on this.
You want to try and keep them pretty far away from each other there. And yeah, if they're jumping up, you can either charge a shot or charge your missiles. Either way, charging is very useful.
What you got, buddy? Fuck.
I found it easiest to, while they're jumping up or jumping down, they always follow pretty much the same arc, so you can kind of avoid them with that. If you're in the middle of a platform, you're pretty good. Nice.
This is super concentration mode, in case you haven't noticed.
Bro, die!
I know I should be using the storm thingamabob, but like I said, it's a bit involved. I just prefer to spam regular missiles. Although, if I get a chance...
Ah, it's one.
Nope.
Ah, there we go.
Woohoo!
Honestly, one of the toughest encounters in the game. Like, for real. Just because of all that you have at this point. They do get easier as time goes on because you get more, you know, beam power-ups and stuff. But at this point, whoo boy.
So am I going this way?
I think you want to go to the left there, because it was right near the entrance where we could have shot it right there. Do you see that green door?
Yes I do.
Yeah, because that's another new power-up for us.
I'm going to need it. I'm very terrible. Good.
I've had that happen to me. If you're too close to a wall, your storm missiles will sometimes not work.
It's like Goku using the spirit bomb, but it misses.
Can you imagine that?
Oh man. Space jump, baby!
So yeah, remember that double jump we got? Pfft, we're never using that again.
Thank God, because it was kind of fucking me over a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird because you're so used to the space jump, especially if you've played a lot of Metroid games, and now it's like, okay, now you can actually use, you know, the proper space jump.
So I assume using this little thingy, I go back through the enemy room.
Mm-hmm. And oh boy, is it going to be easier to get around, because now we can get on through a bit more. Now, we don't necessarily have the ability to climb up in the water. We still need the gravity suit for that. However, we do have the ability now to traverse the water much easier.
After the hell I went through, at least 2 minutes with that Emmy, I deserve this.
Actually, what I'm looking at here, we don't actually end up going to the Emmy room. We actually want to head back to Berenia.
Okay.
Because now that we can traverse water horizontally, we might have some new things we can explore in there.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, mate. Goodbye, Hell Palace. See you never. Maybe later.
See ya once we get the ability to completely, like, Fortnite default dance on the Emmy by having mastery over water.
Yeah, oh Jesus. They should have put Samus in Fortnite, that would have been amazing.
I know they were worried about the image of Samus, you know, using a regular gun, but we got Naruto. Like, come on, who cares about the image anymore?
Okie dokie. So, from here we go back to Berenia, which is the south, I believe.
Actually, do you see that teleportal right there? The green little teleportal right by you? That's where we want to go, actually, because that's our way, our shortcut back. The game is very good with being like, hey, do you want to get back to a place that you were before for something? Hey, we'll make it so you can instantly get there.
I kind of do want that, actually. So frig.
We couldn't get through there before because we couldn't do it multiple times, but now that we can...
Fuck you.
Yeah, we need another power-up for that.
Why the hell not? Let's go back to my place with the favourite music, innit?
Takes us right where we want to be. I love that. Large fan of Ghost Samus in these loading screens.
Yeah, very dark. Or light in this case. We now have the ability to do this underwater, and I can also shoot that. So let us head down into the depths.
Well, actually, we want to go down and specifically to the left in this room here.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're just going to be kind of guessing where to go. Right across here. We'll grab this bad boy. And that opens up a new path for us. And also gets us some more missiles.
Wow, I really timed that correctly.
You can't get back there. You have to go back the other way. And then you go up a bit more. And then you can do it again. It's all good.
Okay.
There you go.
I don't need him, but I wish for him.
Well, it's purple. We are at max health here. I love these little dudes that are just literally spinning in a circle saying, hey, are you lacking anything? We will power you up.
Well, Samus is some sort of... What even is she now? Because she can absorb living creatures.
Well, part human, part Chozo, part Metroid, part X. I think the proper term for her is a disgusting abomination.
Yeah? Should probably get the Federation involved. Gonna recommend Silux for the job. He seems like a nice lad.
Been a while since we've seen Silux.
I don't recall that enemy at all.
Oh, I do, just because they coat themselves in electricity and then they go to attack you by turning off their electricity.
Fuck.
Yeah, because when they're all electric-y, you can't actually do anything with them.
Very selfish, really. Soon I will be able to shoot through the things and then know what you are a bitch. Look at you.
So there's a bit of a fun thing you can do is if you're charging up a shot and you do a spin jump to get the pseudo spin attack and it sucks you up, they get hurt because they're sucking up a giant rotating ball of energy.
Ed's note, don't do that, no matter how good an idea it seems at the time. Hello? Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Oh, what?
Came back, you didn't suck them up.
Oh. Ed's note, you must remember the suck.
I actually got a little stuck here because I kept getting hit by these guys and then falling down. Make sure to shoot them before you head on in there.
Glad you told me that now.
I forgot until I saw you open up the hole.
Ain't it always the way? No sucker this time.
Yep, because again, you grab the X. It's always best to grab them just for the fact that they will try and come back on you. So yeah, just wait for them. They come on out, and then you can jump on in safely. For a while, I was looking like, what can I do to like lure them out? Because they're going to stay in there. It's like, no, you just give them time. They come on out just fine.
Okay, you're just gonna piss off. That's nice of you. Two, 3, 4, 5.
You could be cool and flash shift over, but you could also just space jump. That works too.
Yeah. Having some little babies behind him as backup.
Literally the nursery out for a stroll, and they're like, oh, so excited to see Uncle Electric Squid Monster, and then they just instantly all get murked.
Oh my god. I'm gonna leave that thing alone.
It is rather ironic that both the squid and whale enemies fight the exact same way, as they are natural predators of each other in the depths of the ocean.
Alright, Mr. Teacher Man, stop flexing.
I just love sea creatures.
I mean, they are pretty cool.
That's a path for later. That's a path for now.
It is.
Oh, look at these garden eels.
Where are they?
Oh, they were just the little dudes that were there.
Ah, I see.
So you open up a path, you want to go to it.
I didn't think I could get there.
Yeah, just jump up. Just jump right here.
Wow, I did not see that.
I've seen a couple people not see that because it is just blending in a little perfectly with the environment.
Oh, to hell with it.
Yeah, take that damage. Unfortunately, no lightning shield like was in Samus Returns. That was a cool power.
Ooh, we got a missile door, and we all know what that means.
Again, unfortunately, we can't go up with our space jump in the water, so to get up there, we can't just, you know, zoop ourselves up. We have to platform around.
Sure, why not?
That one missile.
Pretty wasteful, if you ask me. Good. Definitely wanted the more assholey version of that particular enemy.
Right? It's also been a little while since we've seen these doors that you need to go invisible for. They almost forgot about them.
Well, there's like so many other things in the game, so...
And by this point, you, like, need to have it, so it's not really an obstacle to block, it's more an obstacle to remind you that you have it.
So am I going to the left here?
I would say so.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Because if you try to go through to the that missile door, you'll note that, hey, it's kind of all blocked off, so we kind of need to make our own path, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, just about.
It's not my planet, what do I care?
Yeah, I mean, there's no one living here. It's fine. So now we've opened up our path. I mean, we've also closed a path, but the more important thing is we opened the path where we want to go.
Hell yeah. I'm feeling it tattering my giblets. This is it. This is it, Luigi.
Player 3 color palette, let's go!
I'm feeling the power of purple. Ah!
The color of royalty. And it keeps the cool shoulders from Samus Returns!
That's very nice. I'm glad there's still some white mixed in there, because usually it's like all purple. I'm not prepared for how good this is going to feel when I get in the water.
It's gonna be so good. And you can move through lava now, too.
So good. So very, very good.
So now all water has become our bitch. Every single one.
This is me being smart.
But unfortunately, we can't get everything just yet because we're still lacking one final real cool power-up for that.
Alas.
Uploading data.
The X have spread across the entire planet. Assume all living organisms have by now been replaced by X.
Fuck.
There is another
I mean,
problem you may have
we haven't seen anything otherwise, so yeah.
Yeah, I was going to assume everyone else is made of chocolate, is basically what he said there.
If the X are to blame, but the drop in temperature is indisputable.
It's a good job I got this when I did, otherwise I'd be a Samasicle.
Effective low temperatures. Even so, beware the unexpected and proceed with caution.
It's cool. I got my sick fit here. I'm dripping, as the kids would say. Alright. Now I have no strings on me, so this is all good.
That's a string that is literally preventing you from getting that, but soon, soon.
Alright, where are we going there? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because remember they said something about it, you know, cooling down? We may have to do something about that, because, well, it's not the best, considering the planet needs it to survive, and we still have to get out of here before it experiences its own miniature heat death.
Not great. Not great.